Here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is my summer home tour. There's our house right there. And my summer home tour will include a walkthrough of my Patriotic decor without me saying anything. I think I'm just going to do that one to music. And then I'm going to come back to the front of the house and go through my blue and white decor. My house is separated by a staircase, so I can kind of get away with doing two different kinds of decor. Although the blue and white does blend beautifully with the Patriotic, I will say. So. And then I may take you in the backyard and just do a little view of the back of the house from way back in our yard and turn you around and let you see our property a little bit back there. It's nothing but trees, but it is really pretty back there. So I'm going to start out at my mailbox and do a little walk up from my mailbox, up the driveway, down the sidewalk, up the front porch, and then on into the house and through the Patriotic decor, just all set to music. And then at minute mark this, you can go right, if you want to skip all that and just go right to where I start doing the blue and white decor, you can go to minute mark this, and that's when I'll start talking about my blue and white decor and how excited I am to be sharing that with you. But anyway, all right, off we go out to the mailbox, and up the driveway I'll be showing you some flower beds. I'm telling you the truth, you guys, we have had terrible weather. I have hardly any flowers growing. There's nothing that can live in this heat. But Chris did put in this new flower bed behind me that you can see, and a flower bed over across the driveway that I'll go across when we're coming up the driveway. All right, I'll be right back out at my mailbox and behind the camera, and we're gonna listen to some pretty music as we walk around my house. All right, be right back. Okie dokie, you guys. Here I am into the dining room and living room portion of our home. And let me turn some lights on here for you just a little bit. And for those of you who have been following this little series of mine, you will know what I'm going to show you, but I thought I would just talk through this a little bit just because I've loved this decor series. This blue and white has just made me happy and has soothed my soul, if you will. It really, really has. I'm giving a nod to my mom with this decor because she loved the color blue. And I have really, really enjoyed doing this. This is our quote-unquote formal living room. Let me back up a little bit. I don't like that it's not very formal, if you ask me. Just to let you know, the paint color throughout on all of our walls is perfect Greige. We got the paint swatch from Sherwin, but took it to Home Depot and had them mix it in their best paint. This was my grandmother's secretary. And I just recently restyled the inside of this and my big hutch and my grandmother's hutch, and I'll show you all three. It was my mom. I always keep her wedding picture of the day she married my dad. And you'll hear other little stories. If you want to go to the playlist, I'll link the playlist. And I tell more stories about everything, all the little pieces. My 3-tier tray. The pillow covers I got from Amazon. And I got that little Behr on deep sale at Christmas time, after Christmas, for 90% off from Michael's. And you can see all of these little arrangements that I did in the playlist. Again, I've really enjoyed doing this, and I think to the point where I might just take it over into the other side of the house next year sometime. I've been starting a collection of the blue and white. This one, I got this little sign just recently at, where did I get that? At Home. I got that at Home. And I just kind of pulled all of my lighter blues and teals over here onto this little shelf. My mother-in-law gave me this as a housewarming gift when we first moved in here. The chairs are Lane high leg recliners. They do recline. Bike and this is one of my favorite rooms in the whole entire house, honestly. Diom, there's Diom. Got your ear turned back there, bud. All of this furniture is extremely old. That little piece, that's my grandmother's. This is my grandmother's, and I've, again, restyled. I really didn't do anything new to this for this blue and white series because I really like it the way it is. And it may stay like this throughout the year, honestly. I may add a little fall something or another in it just to add to it. But I really like it as is. And here's the sideboard. Oh, I forgot to keep forgetting to show you all this. I had gotten this vase on 75% off sale at Hobby Lobby. And I just stuck some blue leafy looking stuff in there. Here's the sideboard. This was my grandmother's lamp. Very, very special to me, and I kind of style this like I do a lantern centerpiece. And none none of my candles are on. I'm sorry, or in the two big lanterns, they're on timers and it's still too early for them to come on. And here's my lantern centerpiece. And candlesticks I got from Hobby Lobby. And these little finials I got from At Home. And then here's my big hutch. And again, I'm not going to restyle this too much through the seasons. I may add, you know, maybe do a little flower arrangement in there for fall or something. But I really like the way all this is. So who knows what I'll get myself into. But I'm very happy with how this turned out. I love it so much. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to walk out back, and while I'm walking there, I'm going to show you some pictures of how our patio looks all spiffed up. I don't have it spiffed up right now because it's been so stinking hot and we've had such yucky weather that we haven't even wanted to be out there, to be honest with you. But I will show you some pictures. We have an awning out there, and we have, here, this is where we're heading. We have an awning out there and lots of tomato plants right now. And we do have furniture that sits out there real pretty, set right there with a big umbrella. And like I said, while I'm walking down, I'm going to walk all the way back to that fence, and I'm going to pan you around and show you everything back there. So I will be right back, and in the meantime, I'll show you some pictures of the patio, the way it looks when it's all spiffed up. All right, be right back. Okie dokie, you guys, here I am way down in my backyard. And there's the back of the house. And we have about 5 acres of property here. You can see I came in through that gate right there. So we have this fence put up between the 2 yards because we really have a lot of wildlife that comes through here. And Chris used to travel a lot, and I am not the most agile of ladies. And when we first moved in here, we had 3 dogs, and 2 of which were very agile and wanted to wander a little bit throughout the yard. And we did not want them to be way down here in this backyard and have a bear or, you know, something else come through here and climb this fence and get to them without me being able to get to them. So that's why we put that fence up between the 2 yards to separate, to close off that little yard to keep the dogs closer. So we have a gate to get into this yard, and then we have another gate to get out into the back of the property here so that Chris can just blow the leaves out the gate. That was my idea. Thank you very much. But let me turn, our property goes way over that way, and then as we turn around, you know, you see a lot of just wooded area back here. It goes way down into a ravine down in there. There's a stream that runs back there, and then it's very hilly, and there's a deer trail that comes right through here. You can look out the kitchen window and see the deer walking right along here, right along the back. You see their tails flopping up and down every morning and every evening. And you know, I feel very lucky that we have all of this property, and very blessed. But I'll walk over here too. It goes way up that hill, and it goes quite a long distance around here. And this is the driveway on this side of the house here. So but here we go. It's a beautiful property. It's a beautiful piece of property. very much so. And of course we don't worry about, keeping the, grass or anything mowed back there. This is all natural back behind the fence here. So, but that's it. That's a glimpse into our backyard and the way the back of the house looks from way back here. All right, let me see if I can turn you around and do some final words here. I'll be right back, and I'll see if I can hold my camera up and give you some final words. Okie dokie, I'm back, and here I am standing in the way back of my yard here. Thank y'all so much for stopping in here to visit with me for a little while and let me give you a tour of our home. And I'll probably put some pictures here at the end, just to music, to show you how the inside of the house looks in the evening hours, and maybe a couple of pictures of the outside too, just with the lights on and so on, so that you can see it lit up at night. So let me go into my final words here, and let me just say that I hope that all is well with everyone. And I hope that those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all of that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.